Hey guys, welcome back to Montavue. Today we're going to go over how to add your NVR to the MontavueGO application for your smartphone or your tablet. This is going to give you the option to view your cameras remotely as well as receive push notifications from your Montavue NVR. The first step in this process is going to be to download MontavueGO. To do this, we want to go to your app store on your phone and just look up MontavueGO. Once you find it, install it. And once it's installed, we're going to open up the application. It's going to give you a couple tutorials when you first join, but you can just skip that. The first thing we want to do once we get the application opened is we want to look to the upper right corner and press the plus button with the circle. From these options, we're going to choose SN scan. This stands for serial number scan. Once we choose SN scan, it's going to turn your forward-facing camera into a QR code reader. If you're near your NVR, there is a QR code sticker located physically on the NVR. There is also a QR code located in the network options of your NVR. Then you want to navigate over to P2P. And there's going to be two QR codes on this screen. You want the one that says serial number or SN, and it's going to be on the right side. Once you've scanned the QR code, it should fill in your serial number automatically. Then, if you get the option to choose between local or account, like you see here, you definitely want to make sure that you're choosing local. Local and account are referring to the account that's signed in. So keep in mind, if you have not signed into the MontavueGO application, you do not need to. It is not necessary, and you will not get the option of local or account. It will automatically add to local. So once we hit next, it's going to take us to the device type screen. We want to choose NVR from the top row. On this next screen, we're going to need to enter the credentials for our NVR. First, we're going to enter the device name. This can be custom, whatever you guys want to call it. It's just going to be how your NVR appears on your home screen on your application. Most people call it NVR, but again, this is whatever you want it to be. The only restrictions here are that it cannot have any symbols in the name. Next, we're going to make sure that the username says admin in all lowercase letters. Typically, you do want to add the admin account so you have full privileges. But if you guys have secondary accounts on your NVR, you can go ahead and use those usernames instead. Once you've got the correct username entered, we want to enter in the password. Now, this password is the same one you use to access the NVR. So once we've got device name, username, and password entered in, we're going to want to hit the save button located in the upper right corner. So once we press that and it's able to connect to the NVR successfully, it's going to bring up a live view of your cameras. In this case, I only have one camera attached to my NVR, so we're just going to see the one followed by the three empty boxes. So once we get to the screen where it's showing the live view of your cameras, you can close out and you have successfully added your NVR to your MontavueGO app. So a couple bits of information once you've added your NVR. If you go to your home screen and find these three gray dots to the right side of the NVR name, you're going to want to press those and choose Device Details. On the Device Details screen, you're going to have a few options here. When we select Device Configuration from the top of this list, it's going to take us to some info about the NVR, how you added it, your password, stuff like that. Alright, so one little trick we like to show people here is on the device configuration screen. If you look down below to where the password is written, it's going to be all dots. Now, sometimes people forget their password, but they'll still have their NVR added to their phone or their tablet. And we can use this little cheat to look at what the password is in case it's been forgotten. Click on the dots down below, and you're going to see a little eyeball with a slash through it. Click on this eyeball and it will reveal what the password for the NVR is. And now you can use that information to log back into your NVR in case you've been locked out. Alright, so heading back to the device details screen, the second thing I want to show you guys is the stream setting. So once we see stream setting here, we're going to see two options. One's for live and one is for playback. Now we usually suggest live be substream. And now what the substream is it's a slightly reduced resolution version of your footage. And this enables it to transfer over the internet and to load it on your phone in a timely manner. So you get really smooth playback for your live view. However, if you guys have really fast internet at your NVR's location and the signal data for your phone is really strong, you can switch this to mainstream for a higher resolution live video. Keep in mind, if you do run into issues with lag or just continuity errors, switch back to substream, and this will ensure that you get a nice smooth live view. For playback, you're going to want to leave this one at main. The main stream is what's recorded to your hard drive on your NVR. So when you're choosing main for playback, you're trying to recover the full resolution, full video. So this is definitely what you're going to want. So the last thing I want to show you guys here on the device details screen is going to be remote configuration. With remote configuration, you're going to be able to edit simple things on your NVR, like the alarm settings, camera settings, image settings, and things like schedules. Some of the more advanced features like setting tripwires and motion detection will not be available remotely. You will need to access the NVR directly in order to do the advanced options and settings. Alright guys, that about does it for adding your NVR to the MontavueGO application. If you guys ran into any obstacles or if you have any questions I didn't cover in this video, of course you can give our tech services a call. We're going to be here Monday through Friday, and we're here to answer any questions you have about this or any other aspect of our Montavue systems. So as always, you guys have a good day, and thanks for choosing Montavue.